don't know the power of a reaction.
There's been an awakening. Have you felt it?
All-time 10s. 10 things you must know about Star Wars. Let's get it on. See if I know all these things.
Top 10 must-know facts about Star Wars. 10. The money. In 2012, the Star Wars franchise, including box office takings, DVDs, and video games, was estimated to be worth $30 billion. Adjusting for inflation, the original Star Wars movie is the third highest grossing movie of all time, behind Gone with the Wind and Avatar. Also in 2012, the Walt Disney Company was a bargain and bought Lucasfilm for a measly $4.05 billion.
What?
The Star Wars franchise in total has made $12 million in toy sales revenue. A majority of those sales must have been in Jar Jar memorabilia for the sole purpose of burning them. 9.
Wow.
The Other Side of Midnight.
Lucas, you are an incredible man.
Midnight was a smash hit novel back in 1973, so naturally 20th Century Fox wanted to snap it up and make it into a movie. The movie was set to be an easy win, a low-budget romance that would rake in revenues. But 20th Century messed up. They had already invested a similar amount to produce another movie. A movie that most thought would be a complete flop. That movie was Star Wars. Due to its low expectations, it was on limited release, so 20th Century Fox employed an illegal strategy known as block booking, which forced theaters to take on the sci-fi film if they wanted The Other Side of Midnight. In the end, The Other Side of Midnight grossed around $25 million off a $9 million budget, and Star Wars, dubbed then as a 2-bit sci-fi junker, grossed a record $775 million.
Wow.
8.
None of this
Special effects. Revenge of the Sith contains over 2,200 digital effects, more than the combined total for episodes 1 and 2. Yet episode 3 is the only Star Wars movie to not receive an Oscar nomination in the Best Visual Effects category. In The Phantom Menace, sets were built only as high as the tops of actors' heads to save money. But Liam Neeson ruined that by being so tall and therefore costing the set crew an additional $150,000 in construction. The asteroid sequence in The Empire Strikes Back is packed full of inanimate objects. This is reportedly down to the fact that Lucas kept requesting adjustments to the sequence, so the animators threw in a shoe and a potato to spite him. Take that, Lucas. 7. Sound. Throughout the years, the Star Wars franchise has been nominated and won an armful of sound-related Oscars, including the Special Achievement Award for sound effects in A New Hope. The notorious lightsaber hum that we all practiced when we were alone is actually made by waving a microphone in front of speakers, which are playing the noise of television and radio static. And the classic Chewbacca growl is a manipulated recording of animal noises, including bears, walruses, lions, and badgers. Who knew badgers made noises? 6.
Oh, damn right they do.
George Lucas was such a cheapskate by the time of the prequels that he classed his family and himself as extras. Jake Lloyd, who played the young Anakin, retired from acting because he was bullied for his role in the disappointing prequel and even described it as a living hell. He has since lived up to his bad guy character after being arrested for reckless driving, failure to stop, resisting arrest, and driving without a license in 2015. Obi-Wan has been played by 2 different actors, Anakin by 5, and Kenny Baker played R2-D2 in 5 films until being converted to entirely CGI. 5. Script changes. When Lucas saw the first cut of Star Wars, he was horrified. So horrified, in fact, that he fired his editor. The film had to move from a release of Christmas 1976 to summer 1977, as they reshot some scenes and hired a new editor. Thankfully, the film went ahead and paved the way for one of the greatest franchises ever.
That jacket is reminiscent
Obi-Wan Kenobi actor Alec
of
Guinness described the film as fairy
jacket
tale
Finn's
rubbish
wearing.
with excruciating dialogue, but then went on to be nominated for Best Supporting Actor at the Oscars for his portrayal of the excruciating dialogue. Naturally, the screenplay adapted along the way, so much so that Han Solo was originally written to be a green alien, and Luke Skywalker was intended to put on Darth's mask at the end of Return of the Jedi and say the chirpy and optimistic line, "I will crush the rebels and will rule the universe." 4. The Jedi Census.
Maybe that's why some people think you turn to the dark side at the end.
390,127 people noted their religion as Jediism in the UK's 2001
Holy
census.
shit.
That's 0.7% of the population. But what started off as a Star Wars joke by atheists has now spawned into a real-life religion, and now even has scriptures that go beyond Star Wars itself and instead deals with peace, justice, love, learning, and benevolence. There is currently no place of worship for Jediism, but anyone can register online by filling in a membership application. An estimated 2,000 people in the UK are described as being very genuine about being Jedi. That's roughly the same number as the Church of Scientology. 3. Who shot first?
Han, right?
What came first, the chicken or the egg? Who shot first, Han or Greedo? Both valid questions, but it was obviously Han. During the scene in the cantina, Han Solo shot Greedo dead, but then, for some unknown reason, Lucas decided to change this in a special edition of the film and add in a shot by Greedo, therefore insinuating that Han shot in self-defense.
Right.
The controversy erupted when fans realized these two actions changed the entire character. If Han shot first, he's the anti-heroic arsehole we know him to be. If he shot in self-defense, then the character arc just doesn't exist because he's already showing compassion. Whichever way you see it, the fact of the matter is the original film came out first, so we can say with confidence that Han did shoot first, and is therefore the arsehole we know and love.
I identified with Han a lot.
Wilro Hood. During the filming of the evacuation of Cloud City, an extra can clearly be seen dashing around with an ice cream maker in the background. Star Wars fans have come up with an elaborate backstory which explains how the ice cream man, now named Wilro Hood, was actually running with a database of rebellion contacts. Seems more plausible than a man desperate to save his Raspberry Ripple from Imperial taste buds.
I would never
Believe it or
know.
not, Wilro Hood has even got his own action figure. Ka-ching.
That's hilarious.
1. The Bet.
I heard about this.
Throughout the series, scripts have gone through many changes, re-edits have happened, and Alec Guinness, aka Obi-Wan, even asked to be killed off. Everyone except some fella called Steven Spielberg thought the original Star Wars was crap.
Yeah.
He bet Lucas 2.5% of the profits that Star Wars would be a bigger hit than his film, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Obviously, he won the bet and ended up making $40 million pocket money.
If you enjoyed this video, then make sure you check out more awesome Star Wars content from our friends. Up here we have the Star Wars Conspiracy, go and check that out. Up here we have the 6 best Star Wars games ever made, and that's been made by All Time Gaming. Down here we have 101 facts about Star Wars. It's long, but it's awesome, so go and check that out. And down here we have Star Wars Cinema Secrets, and that's by our friends at All Time Movies. So go and check all the videos out, and as always guys, thank you so much for all your support. We really cannot thank you enough. Till next time.
That game looks pretty cool right there. Shit. Damn. That was damn interesting, All Time 10s. Another good job, good video. Did y'all learn anything? Is there anything that surprised y'all in this? Post your comments down below and let me know what you all think. This is Star Wars weekend, so, you know, getting it in with Star Wars. Try to do a Star Wars video a day. Anyway, if you enjoyed my reaction, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you did not, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 1 million subscribers. Woo!